Alright, we're back playing Final Fantasy VII. Last time we went through the underwater reactor, got the submarine, and I got the two of them, or Dilly, Koto, and Umi, all their limit breaks. Nothing too spectacular. However, these are spectacular. We have all creation for her. And we have Cosmo Memory for him. And they are basically both one single, or not single target, but they are AoE attacks that do one hit worth of damage to everything, which is great for grinding, not so much for bosses, because there are much better limit breaks for, bosses, because they do multiple hits. But I need to get back the people that I wanted, the people who have materia, which are those two chuckleheads. And we're gonna reset their things to... I know B-Dude has his limit breaks, but I don't have his actual item, which I will rectify very shortly. Okay, now, you want to save your game before you go in the submarine. And the reason you want to do this is because every time you submerge, you might run into a certain, well, let's say, weapon, and he will just kill you. So every time every time you're about to go down in the water, you want to save, you want to have saved recently. And every time you exit an area underwater, you want to make sure you saved recently. But we're gonna pop into an area here that typically you're not supposed to know too much about. And there is a tunnel down there. Make sure he's not anywhere near here. Okay, good. Even though technically Uto isn't ready for his level 4 limit break, I can at least go start the sequence to get the item. They made it easy for him because he's quote-unquote an optional character. So, I mean, I don't know how optional they consider a character to be if you get weapons and stuff for him, or, for either one of them. Well, we want to go into this waterfall. And you need him in your party to get this scene, which is going to do some exposition, as it were. Lucretia, that name's familiar. Stay back as I apparently throw a flashbang. But we're having a flashback of looking, Turk Vincent, even then with his emo swoop of hair. Looks like he and Lucretia are wandering around Nibelheim. Aww. They had a falling... Oh, she rejected him, and... I think that was Hojo. It's not Professor Gast. I assume she's rubbing her pregnancy belly rather than... just rubbing her lap. Yep. That child's name was... Severo. Okay. Oh, and... Okay. Apparently the whole Genova thing is dangerous. And they're having an argument. And he shot him with his finger. The deadly finger gun. If you recall, the note that was left in the Shinra mansion said that he worked on a Turk and put him in the basement. Obviously, that's Vincent. So, I mean, it never shows you any sort of deformity for Vincent other than the fact that he can, turn into monsters. like, you know, obviously the sprite doesn't show you anything out of the ordinary, and his character portrait is just himself with the thing around his mouth. And, you know, if you look at his artwork, he's got a weird, like, gauntlet thing on his left hand. But other than that, I mean, you'd have to play Dirge of Cerberus to really learn what's quote-unquote wrong with him. Okay, so... Aww. What is it with everybody and their sins? Like... You know, I'm sure you guys. I mean, well, they kind of were playing a little god with the, you know, injecting Genova cells willy-nilly into everything, but well, he did die, sort of. As nope. Get cut off. Dog, please stop. I assume you can hear him yapping in the background because he's been quiet all day until it's time to start recording, and then it's okay. Now, basically, to get to the next, to finish that segment sequence there, you'd have to go fight 10 random battles and then come back. Since, you know, he's not ready for either one of it, because it will give him both his ultimate weapon and his limit break, and he's not really ready for either, because like all ultimate weapons, it has no materia growth, so I'm not going to use it. I'm basically just going to go continue with the game, fight 10 battles naturally, rather than go run out and fight 10, and then come back. Because you can't fight any enemies on that little stretch of land outside the cave. You actually have to leave, go through this, go somewhere else, and then you can come back. Okay, so now that is taken care of, what I want to do is find the red Shinra Submarine. Okay. And basically, the sub can only go in deep water. Like, see this lighter blue here where the tiny Bronco could go? It can't go in that. So to actually get to many other places that you want to go to, you have to submerge, which, as I pointed out, is pretty dangerous. But yeah, okay, down, down, down. Are you around here? You fuck. You want to go sort of southwest of Junin. See if I can see for some reason the light coming through the window is making everything kind of dark. There it is. Yep. And we recovered the huge materia, and that is 3 out of the 4. So, yeah, if you didn't obviously sink the sub, that wouldn't be there, and you basically have lost it. Okay, so now another thing that I wish to look for, aside from a giant green thing to not run into, is, let's actually, okay, you want to go to south of Costa del Sol near the gold saucer. Now Costa del Sol is straight north of here, so I want to go somewhere around here. I think if we look to the right here, we'll see the gold saucer, meaning I was pretty much already there. No, that's the weapon shop. Is it? Okay, on the other side of that mountain is a Gungaga. Please don't. Alright, there's the sub. Yeah, see, look, there he is, just kind of hanging out. You can go, as long as you don't bump into him, you can go near him. But I want to find a sunken airplane. There it is. Doo-doo-doo. This is a Galamika. Yeah, or Galamika. And basically, yeah, it's a Shinra plane that went down. And this is, I don't want to say it's the ultimate grinding spot, because it's really not. But basically every monster in here, you can morph into a source. Which essentially puts them all in one spot, which is great if you really want to max out your stats. We get a new weapon for myself there, which has a little more attack power, but I think I have a linked materia. Time all added cut. Can I move those? Yes, I can. So let's just move that and that down there, and that down there, and yeah, then we can use this. And we're good to go. Let's save up here. This save point is important because Emerald Weapon can be outside the Galamika. And you don't want to go through this entire area, you know, getting sources and whatnot, only to essentially have him wreck your face and, you know, lose a bunch of progress. Okay, so I want to make sure someone has steel. Alright, use me. Okay, so what's going here? There are no monsters on that first screen. Oh, the Turks are here. What do you mean again? Yeah, I know. Oh, awesome. Well, kind of serves you right. Yeah, sure you will. You guys are in... Yeah, he keeps saying that. You can actually miss this fight. Because there is a sequence later where you go through pretty much the end of Shinra Incorporated, and if you do that before coming here, they won't be here, obviously. You don't want to have him kill us. Thank you. I didn't even see if he got what he wanted. Okay, he did get it. Reno has a top ring, which is a good thing, but Rude has the more important item. He has what's called a Gjenrei, which is an amazing piece of armor that reduces pretty much all elemental damage in half, and yeah, there it is. It has amazing defense, but the problem is that it has no materia slots. So, like, it's kinda meh. Ow. Oh, did I not take off the ribbon? Yeah, let's see. Rude has 20,000 HP. Reno has 15,000. I think you only have to beat one of them up to send them away. Yeah, or he's gonna run away, I think. There you go. But you want to make sure you steal... or, I guess not. Most Turk battles, if there's more than one of the Turks and you beat it up, or you beat them up, they'll go away. All of them. And that'll be important later, because, you know, we're gonna fight them, I think, 2 more times before the game is over. Or, yeah, and you have basically the option to steal the item from both of them again, which is great, because Gjenreis are amazing. With master materia and such, you don't really need like, oh, was it? Well, we're gonna find out what that is next time on Let's Play Final Fantasy VII. But with master materia, you don't really need that many slots. So, because it's basically all the magic in one thing. So basically, ultimate weapon with 8 slots will do for most of the things, and then you can have the Gjenrei take care of your defense, and it doesn't contribute to your materia slots, so it really doesn't make too much of a difference. But yeah, so next time we will continue exploring the Galamika, find some of the most difficult enemies in the game, not necessarily the best, and pick up some fantastic treasure. So thank you guys so much for watching, thanks for all of your support, and have a good night.